Hello, this is Hot Mess Issue Today, the hit, and I'd like you to like, follow, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today, I have on the World News map, and the issue is this National Guardsman in the United States that was recently arrested for leaking classified documents over the internet. 21-year-old Air National Guardsman. He's at the bottom of the rank, just an airman. But he's given access to classified documents because he works in cyber connected transport unit. Now, his name is Jack Douglas Tierra. But for the most part, when they announced that it was a National Guardsman, Air National Guardsman, and the crime was leaking classified documents to over the internet, we kind of knew, like, somewhat what this guy probably looked like, but kind of knew he probably wasn't a minority. Because minorities, they don't take the time to do all of that. But this guy, 21 years old, just starting out his career. But if you see the picture of him, you can see it in his eyes. He shouldn't have never been in the military. You could tell something is a little off. But he's up in Massachusetts. I guess they kind of short-handed up there, so they kind of widened the net to let more people in. But at the same time, again, Air National Guard. He didn't go, Army or Marines or even the Air Force. Air National Guard. And soon as he gets in, he commits this crime. And I'm not even surprised. We have a lot of kids, they barely making it through high school. They have few alternatives as far as work paths, and they go into the military. Some of them end up, doing great things, but there's quite a few of them that they don't bring anything to the military, and the military, being what it is, only enhances what, that they just not going to be a good, productive person in society, especially if they're coming with less education, or they're coming with these leftist, far and more imperial values that, they just have been led or really misled by listening to some other's agenda, and training them in the military just enhances what they're missing versus trying to fill in the blank of what they need. But this kid, I don't know what they plan on doing with them, but at 21, no matter what the number of years they give him, if they give him any years, you know, what is he going to do after? You know, it's only going to get worse. He's going to find some leftist, racist, supremacist group to join, if not trying to leave the country and go to Al Qaeda somewhere like that and join them. Because right now, staying in the United States, his life is jacked up. Maybe if he can go to jail, change what he look like, get out and just move across country or something, change his name, and start anew. But if he had that wherewithal, he probably wouldn't have did what he did. But you never know. People can change, and we only can hope that he changes for the better, because most of the time, bad people change for the worse. But the documents he leaked, some of it had to do with Ukraine and the war and those efforts and all. And I'm like, why did somebody in Massachusetts in a national um, Air National Guard need to know information about Ukraine and the war and the effort that the United States is um, participating? I mean, why did it need to be in Massachusetts of all places? I mean, I could see if it was somebody in the Air National Guard in Washington D.C., but up in Massachusetts, that to me it doesn't make sense. But I also know if he's in cyber, he has access to gain a look at records all over, I would assume. But that just shows that, that access need to be triple checked and reevaluated on who needs to have eyes on it. Because this is a wake-up call that anybody and then some all out of the way base can look at things that's happening in D.C. or happening at the critical bases. I don't think that's good, because that means any of those people can start a trend of selling information and, leaking information. What good is having all the cybersecurity and all of that if any old person in the military can look at it just because they work in some cyber IT type field? If they don't have a need to know, they don't need to have a need to look, but I hope this is a wake up call and it's been nipped in the bud. They need to really make an example of him to try to deter others from doing the same thing. Well, this has been Hot Mess Issue today. The Hit. Please like, follow, and subscribe to my new YouTube channel.